Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Welcome and thank you very much for joining for another weekly edition for top stocks to watch for the next week and chart request weekend. You ask, I chart, and I will try to give a proper trading plan for the coming week. So without any further ado, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Check the links in the description below for the new Fibonacci Traders program. The program that will take you to the next level of trading. Let's see the charts. 22 names on this list, so let's get started. EA, we can see bouncing off the 110 lows, now closing above 113. Let's see continuation above 113.60, 114, and then we might get a run all the way to 118. 118 breaking to the upside, and EA is getting inside this void towards the gap to the 130, but one candle at a time, one day at a time, following price using levels to manage risk. SLQT, this trend line is holding as a very strong resistance for the higher highs. We have another trend line over here, and with these two trend lines, we have an uptrend channel. So price is in an uptrend until proven otherwise. Breaking to the upside, we will continue towards 325 and 444. Look left, 325 will be a very tough resistance. So if you are not long yet, I would wait maybe for another bounce, retesting the red trend line and a bounce towards the 325 over here. Sit on hands, nothing wrong, don't chase. And of course, everything you see and hear on this video and on other videos on my channel are for educational purposes only. TWLO, TWLO is the ticker. Very nice uptrend. This trend line helps us to identify the trend. Higher lows, now 73.15 was a very interesting level of support and resistance. Price Friday closed above, so we are expecting 77.30, 80 will be the next resistance. As long as this trend line is holding the higher lows, TWLO is in an uptrend. The SKE, a very nice chart I found a few days ago, still waiting for this trend line to get broken to the upside. We have a steep uptrend, now getting retracement. 8 is holding. I'm waiting for a break above this channel, above 850, and then we might go long using levels to manage risk. It's all about risk management, following price and manage your risk. Anything can happen once we put on a trade. Anything can happen. The only thing we have full control of is risk management. CrowdStrike Holding, CRWD is the ticker. Broke last Thursday, broke this very long downtrend line since August 2022. As you can see, each and every time price reached, got rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at this. 5th time, broke to the upside. Now we have this yellow channel to the upside, and as long as this yellow trend line is holding the higher lows, we are in an uptrend. 5th time, number 5 is a Fibonacci number. Etsy, look left. The lows of June 22, the lows of November 22, and now we have another touch and bounce try March 2023. I'm looking for continuation above 124 to the upside, and then we have 134 and maybe retesting this area 145, 150. ENPH, we have the red trend line holding support to the lower lows. We have this yellow trend line on the short term since December. Every time price tried, got rejected. Now, if I want to go long, I would wait for a break, day or two, break above this yellow trend line. Then we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and now we can see all the future resistance for price. 220 together with this yellow trend line, then 227, 235, and maybe all the way back to 247. United States Steel Corporation, X is the ticker. We have a very nice uptrend channel. You can see this trend line over here holding the higher lows, this trend line over here holding the higher highs. Each and every time price reached, it got retraced. So let's see this time if it will happen once again. If you're not long yet, I would wait to see what will happen to price once it reaches this area over here at the 32, 33 area. Breaking to the upside, we can take long. If we will get retracement, then we will know 29.70 is support, and maybe we'll go all the way back to this trend line, and then we will look for a bounce. Same it did here, same here, and same over here. FCX, if you're following me on Twitter, you know this ticker. We have followed this ticker several weeks already. We have waited for a break to the upside, and here it went. Upside now, 42.70 is holding as support. Next level of resistance, 44.40 to the upside. Then we have 45.90 and 46.70. All together, FCX, very nice uptrend since October 22 lows. We have here December lows, so we have higher highs and higher lows all the way on the lower time frames, bigger time frames. Now let's see if FCX can attack this high of April 2022. Peloton Interactive, PTON is the ticker. Very nice bounce since the lows of December 2022 of the 760 all the way to this trend line. Look left, this trend line was support, resistance for the high, resistance for the higher high, and once again resistance for the higher high. But we have low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low. Always zoom in and zoom out to get a better point of view of price action. Now let's see continuation above 15, and if you're going long, look down, where is the next support that you can place your risk management? Below it. DKNG, Draft King, as you can see, the road to the future. As long as this channel is holding, we have a very nice higher lows, higher highs. But as long as this trend line is holding, and as long as price does not break below this channel, DKNG is in an uptrend. YEXT, Yext Incorporation, same as DKNG. You have the road to the future. No other indicators truly needed. You have higher lows, higher lows, higher highs. Now price is going to attack this crossroads between this trend line and the 930. If you are not long yet, I would wait first to see if we can get some kind of a pullback, same as we did all the way to the upside. Some pullback, maybe retesting 780, maybe retesting this trend line somewhere over here at 8, and then I would look for the bounce or a break above the 930 to the upside. SQ, another name we are following on Discord and on Twitter. You can see this short-term channel inside this long-term channel, longer term, broke to the upside. Now, not relevant. So we clean the chart. Swing low, swing high. 81.70 will be the next resistance, and then 89.60, 90. Caterpillar, CAT is the ticker. Basically, looking good. Let's see here. We have long-term higher highs, higher lows. Looking good for continuation towards 96.70 all the way to here. This area will be a very tough resistance. Breaking above it, we can assume 306 will be next. Let's see what Fibonacci says. We take swing low, swing high, and there you have it. 266, 267. Breaking above, you have 284 and 309. To the downside, you have all the levels to the downside together with this trend line. Sunrun Inc. Downtrend until proven otherwise. You have the long-term downtrend line. You have a shorter term over here. This over here. High, lower high, lower high. So for me, until this trend line will break to the upside, nothing interesting. On the long term, short, I would wait below 21.33. UNG, the request was for Boyle, but the decision needs to be based on UNG, and UNG, natural gas ETF, very nice bounce since 7.16 towards the 10.10. Now breaking above it, we have 11.10 and 12.50. If you are long, congratulations, manage your risk according to the levels below. If you are not long yet, maybe you should wait, because some kind of a pullback is very healthy and it's coming. It's a matter of when. Not far. KWeb, China Internet ETF, broke, beginning of January, broke this trend line. This trend line goes all the way here, October 2021. It was a support, then it became resistance. Resistance, broke to the upside, price went all the way back, retesting this trend line, and now we have a bounce and we have all the levels to the upside to manage our risk. 32.60, 34.14, and this high of January, 36.20. To the downside, we have all the levels together with this trend line. AMD finally broke above this short-term channel, downtrend channel. We have these three gaps to the downside, and we know that more than 80% of all gaps will get filled at some point. Better sooner than later for the bulls, but for now, 80 is holding. Next resistance, 83.80 to the upside, and maybe then we'll get all the way to this orange trend line to the upside, because we look left and we can see this orange trend line is holding as a strong resistance for the higher highs, and we have this orange trend line that holds since October lows. It holds every attempt to the downside. Price went up and bounced towards the upper orange. LNG, Cheniere Energy, we have trend lines. This trend line since November 2022, high, lower high, lower high, broke to the upside, but we have a doji of the 168, 168, very tough resistance because it was a very strong support. Now, if you're not long yet, I would wait for a day or two closing above the 168. Otherwise, it might go back inside and below this trend line because we have this gap over here, and gaps are like strong magnet to price action. ZM, Zoom, video communication. What do we see here? Downtrend channel. Long only when price will break up and above at least a day or two, preferably two. 74.80. Let's be a little bit more accurate. Yep. For now, above this channel and above 74.80. Once again, always do your own due diligence. If you want to take your trading journey to the next level, check. We have Fibonacci Traders 2 programs. One, we have one-on-one live mentorship program, and we have the pre-recorded program, 6 hours, 49 lessons that will help you become your own indicator. And then you can stop following anyone, including myself. This is what I'm aiming for. So you can trade by yourself without anyone's help and anyone's opinions. RCL, Royal Caribbean, going sideways between the 69 and the 76, short below, long above, but if you're going long, watch out for this trend line. ARRY, we have this trend line holding the, we've been talking about this 3 weeks or more already. We know this trend line, bounce, very strong bounce to the upside, 250, continuation above it. We have a very nice downtrend line here. If you're not long yet, wait for this trend line to get broken to the upside. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. And don't forget, Fibonacci-Traders program is out. 6 hours pre-recorded, 49 lessons that will take you to the next level of trading. The program that will help you become your own indicator with lifetime, full support, and access to all Fibonacci Traders Discord channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, stay safe.